Right now, as I'm sure you're aware, your potential clients or existing clients can go onto ChatGPT and within minutes can have back a personalized exercise plan, eating plan. They can even ask ChatGPT health related questions and get back some pretty good answers. And that's something that no personal trainer that I know can actually compete with, nor should we be trying to compete with that. Instead, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that if you lean into them, that can actually not only help you to build a better personal training business, retain clients for longer, but also become resistant to AI for the next 10, 20 years, in my opinion. So let's lean into those 5 things. And number 4 is arguably the most important one out of all of them. So number 1 is coaching. Your ability to be able to actually coach a client in real time when they come into your facility. You know, if it's exercise related, you can make it harder, you can make it easier, you can adapt it to make it safer depending upon the client you're working with. But as important, if indeed not more important, is your ability to coach people on life situations they're going to find themselves in. So for example, I worked in the weight loss space, and often I'll be speaking to clients about what's happening over the weekend. Maybe an event's coming up where they're going to it and there's going to be food, there's going to be alcohol, and they're going to be expected to behave in a certain way. And we could talk about strategies to get around certain things, maybe behavior patterns that they have recognized they've done in the past, and we could come up with strategies of how to avoid those behavior patterns. But all of this is done in real time based upon what the client's telling me in that situation. So that's number 1. Number 2 is accountability. And comment below if this is true to you. A lot of clients have said to me one of the reasons they wanted to employ a personal trainer was because it would give them some sense of accountability. And as much as there are apps out there that you can report into and update it with information, there's nothing like having another human being that's keeping you accountable regarding the behaviors that you've done during the period of time when you weren't working with a client. So accountability is huge for a lot of people. Number 3 is empathy. Now, I'll give you a quick story about empathy. So I had a client turn up for an early morning session, and she came in, she was clearly distraught about something. And we sat down and we spoke, and it became clear that what happened, well, I say it became clear. What had happened was she'd driven into the car park and she'd hit another car. Now, that's not uncommon to hit another car when you park in your car. But here's the full story. The car park that she had driven into was virtually empty. In fact, I could see it out of my studio window. And the car she'd hit was an old banger of a car. So she was clearly upset. So what did I do? I could have just said, okay, talked her around it and got her into the workout. But instead of doing that, I said, look, let's forget the session this morning. Let's just go and grab ourselves a coffee. And we did that. Now, you may be thinking, Eric, that's a bit unprofessional. Surely you should have talked her around that and got to the workout. Well, I had that client for over 7 years, and I suspect one of the reasons that she stuck with me for that period of time was because of actions like that. Number 4, this is the one that I said probably ties it all together, and it's your experience, being able to bring together, you know, whether that's relatively new experience or experience as a PT for years, maybe even decades, bringing that all together to be able to share that with a client in any given situation that they may be presenting to you when they come to you for a session. And I'm not just talking about experience around exercise and nutritional tips. I'm talking about this general life experience. You know, I was a PT age 42 when I started full time. So I was working with typically clients who were that sort of age or similar, some a little bit older. So I could bring to the party my life experience and package that into what I was offering my clients. Now, if you're interested in being able to package your experience, click the link below and let's have a conversation around that. So I can talk about how you can make yourself, insulated against AI. And the next one then, number 5, is having a sense of humor. I'm not talking about telling jokes. I'm talking about being able to have a laugh and a joke around maybe some of your life experiences that are similar to the client you're working with. Maybe have a laugh and a joke about some world events that are going on. Or maybe it's just something you saw on Netflix that you both found quite funny and humorous. Because when you can share a similar sense of humor with somebody, that's going to bring you closer to that client, improve the relationship, improve retention, and probably improve the results you're trying to help that client to achieve. Now, If you want to find out how you can put all of those 5 things on supercharge, you're going to want to watch this video next, because on this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can use those 5 things, whether you're working offline as a personal trainer or working online as a personal trainer. So go ahead and watch this video right now.